make an album.
For me, tempo is something big. I love every single part of the album. I love all the songs. Every time that I enjoy when I listen to the album. And you must see the band live, because the album is great, but the band is a live band.
Yeah, our initial plan going into the studio was to do 3 days and kind of just try to get used to being in the studio again and kind of try to do what we could do in 3 days. And by the end of day one, we had already tracked 5 songs, like completely. And we're like, whoa, we might be able to do this whole thing, you know, in the next couple of days.
This album, I think, is more mature because we are playing together for a long time away now.
Yeah, I think the writing part is easy as a group, which is what is a unique chemistry about our group. If someone puts something out there, something pretty tasty comes out pretty quickly, and then the song evolves. And I think to me what the album represents is that there's this huge, delicious gap between all this sea of bands and people who have a manager and can go on tour and all that different stuff. It's a lot easier in a lot of ways to have a band than it ever was. It's harder to go have people hear the music that you're playing. And so I think one thing that we all have in common is just loving to play. You could put us in a garage structure and someone would start playing something and then we'd just keep going forever.
And then it all kind of, finally got to the point where we were starting to rewrite songs that we'd already rewritten 5 or 6 times, and we said, okay, we just have to put them down and record them and say, that's it, that's the song.
Type Foundry, yeah.
It wasn't there, actually.
I was there for a couple days. Adam Selzer. He's our recording engineer, and he actually had a couple great additions to our songs, some ideas that we were hoping to get some third-party objective looks at some of our songs, and so we were really happy with working there, and it was definitely the most professional studio situation I've ever worked in.
And we did
really fun studio.
Everything like super fast. We did everything, all the process, all the recording in 3 days.
It happened for me before. I've usually created something with other people, but just to be a fan first and then to be able to create something with them, it's just been such a pleasure. And that, for me, that's why the album was such a treat to make with these great musicians. And it's also wonderful to play with them because it's, of all the bands I've played with, in all respects to the others, this one, we just have fun. When we go places, we really enjoy the time that we have in creating together. And that's not to be cheesy, but I think it's a big part of who they are. But I think also for me, culturally, it feels like a homecoming.
I guess for me, it was kind of a culmination of my experience with the band, because I started after the previous record was recorded. Been playing all this music and it was unrecorded, and I feel more part of the group since I'm included in one of our recording projects, and it's really solidifying everything that we've done together up until now.
22nd, Mississippi Studio. So I hope to see you there. Ciao.